Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Solaris X. We're about to play some Dragon Age. Sit back, relax, enjoy your stay, and keep it real, stay awesome here at the Solaris X Production Studios. Good evening for viewers of the bat. Welcome, everybody. Always remember to keep it real and stay awesome. Yay! Let's play some Age. Last night I had issues with this. It kept on crashing on me, so just process time. Oh god. Fighting. Let's resume our gameplay. Community, I love you. Let's forget the past.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
Push them back! You will fall! Help me, they're everywhere. They've taken the tower. You're Grey Warden.
He's a Grey Warden. I've got to go up to the tower and see what we have to do. Light the beacon at the top of the tower. That's what we're going to do now. Go find myself.
A bit more dying, please. We need to get to the beacon.
All right.
King needs Loghain to charge.
Again on them. I like it dog, You wanna like a beacon. You wanna save your soul. Gotta light the dog. Hey, some viewers, welcome. Hope you guys enjoying yourself. Sit back, relax, enjoy yourself, right?
Right,
I'm off.
I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Yeah, just chilling. I just got to show you some Dragon Age. Why not, innit? Oh, because an upgrade then you can. Gonna level up right now, okay?
Right.
Yeah,
Here I am.
but do some DA, why not, innit?
All right.
I like healing potions there. Oh, that's another one here. Magic flask. Up here? Nothing. Always search their corpse, right? You know if there's anything on them. If they go like flashing corpse like that, if you see like start
Yes.
you know there's something on them. Plenty of stuff there, nah? Use them just like other, nah? Now I could upgrade this person here. Let's see. Top 3. Let's do the dexterity and 2 cunning. There we go. Next. What should we give him? Possibly that. Play. There we go. We can have a look at our inventory now, see if we got anything stronger. Okay. Oh, you haven't got no weapons selected. I'm a dickhead. Wait, don't answer that. Alright, and here we got staff. Also through a bow. Maybe one bow, the other one, yeah. So let's see what we can ask for this one. Yeah, thanks for the shout out to SNUT, buddy. You're doing awesome. Oh, I got some gloves. Let's put some gloves on this dude here. My character. Makes him more stronger, but it's best, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Give him a nice ring. How's he looking? 2 wings for him. 1, 2. Necklace. Good shield. Well, I want to cinema. Get a Solaris to see Avengers for a second time. Went with my nephew. Nice. Are you finding Avengers? It's a good film, innit? But this one's got gloves, so we'll see now. We'll give people. They're all fine now. Yeah, Avengers is a great film. Oh, because
You
every
could
year.
have the Avengers game.
What's that?
You could have Avengers film. The game.
Go through now. So what you been up? So that's what you've been up to, was it, Liam? Yeah, I only wish I was partnered, but obviously not. They don't like me being partnered. I could have a dream, right? How do we do this? This is crazy. Oh, is a dragon, is there?
Right then.
Let's just put some.
All right.
Some potion.
You like
Yeah, I like them too. Yeah. Come on, give me something. Oh yes, what we got? Oh, one of those potions. That's fine. That's fine.
Go down.
Yeah, one day we'll do some Oblivion. I'm not sure if anybody remembers Oblivion. Orbs. I hate orbs. Does it give me a lot of money in it? That's me. Anything around there of interest? No? How come the enemies is around? Chat, circle left or right? I'll leave it up to the chat. Left or right? First answer, first serve. Left, okay. Oh, you gave me a lot of enemies, thank you, Messenger. Have you ever seen it?
Glory.
All right. Nice game.
Ooh, I was class. Some venom. Yeah, left. That's what I just done. I guess it all goes to the same place. We've got some chests there, we've got some people to check out. Let's have a look at the chests. Got mushroom? What else have we got? Oh, we've got bracelet, that's nice. I like bracelet. What we got here? Wooden crate. Oh, some documents. Sufficient skill. Need your skill, some skill to unlock that. Let's have a look. gonna catch up on this one episode 14. Coco, no worries, but enjoy yourself. You have the east to go.
What do you think?
I'm just gonna continue from now on it. Light the beacon on top of the tower. Asset you. Yeah. Gonna light the beacon, that's what we're gonna do. Easy dokie. That's how we get to the top of the beacon. So left and right didn't make any difference, it still took you to the same place. Quavers.
Let's have at it!
Quavers. Oh, you have to smell them really badly. Can you put the lid on when you're not eating them, please? The wee stink. What? Yeah, because they're gonna be sorry, dude. There we go. Now we're going to the top of the tower.
Maker's breath. What are these darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Weren't you complaining that you wouldn't get to fight?
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Cairn Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Okay. Oh, look at all these enemies. Down the airstrip.
Now this should be fun! Another shot for me! Yes! Going. I'm off. Yes!
Get loads of items on you.
Yeah! Cut them down! Yes!
Fair play. Yay, we did it. Making sure there's nothing around to collect. What's this? Oh, I could have killed the enemies like that. That's one way of taking them down, I guess. hello free viewers. Put them on control, right? And what do I provide this? What do I
Yes.
provide? What do I provide? There's a determined and support brand.
All right.
There's nobody coming basically, innit? Never mind, just keep on fighting, innit? Keep on fighting for what I enjoy, innit?
Stay busy.
I'm off.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is
Well,
depending
I'm
on
doing
us.
all I can for them anyway, aren't I? Full longsword from these bones. What? On my stream,
Yeah.
there's bit boss. It's a bit boss. There's those stream boss, basically those who does bits on my channel. It's bit boss.
I'm off. Just die already.
So, whoever wants to be stream boss, that they have to defeat Rebel Nations, right? Yeah. Well, it's nice to see a little bit of a difference in the channel, isn't it? But the alerts always stay the same, obviously, because they're my special alerts. No one takes probably that goes against that, innit? Oh, some arrows. That's nice.
From his sword. Arrows.
Hey, hi 6 viewers. How you doing?
Oh no, you don't! That lever over there. Oh! Let's have at it!
Take that!
You asked for it. Going.
What do we do now?
They got dogs locked up. That's cool. Oh, they would have fought for me if I...
It's going.
Let's go here.
They might still be coming, helping me out. No? But it's nice to let them out though, isn't it? I thought I could kill them. No.
That would be
Ooh. Oh, we can go, guys.
Yes.
No. Oh look, there's an enemy coming.
All right.
Take that!
Oh, go past nothing. Beauty. Chest everything open. Check. Boom, boom. Chest.
so crazy.
There's a silver bracelet. This could be sold. Ah, that's selling item. Go, bro. Yeah, welcome viewers. Been this for so long.
Yes.
How much time? Been providing support and entertainment for so long.
My viewers.
Welcome back, viewers.
That's any time.
I hope everybody's cool. Try my best here for you guys. Yeah. Money's so good. That's a lot. No, I'm fine. I'll be fine. This bit is heartening where the I do the best I can for people, and nobody's really supporting me as much as they support other channels. I mean, talking about equality, innit? I'll be fine. Okay. What's oh, we got a boss here. Oh, he's a big lad, isn't he?
All right. Not enough!
Oh, isn't he? There goes. Complimenting you for saying you're good. Bastard. You didn't say kill, die. He's a pig. Just stood on him, look. You enjoy just stabbing him? See?
The beacon is over here.
Oh, we got some health. Potent serum. Oh, some armor. Yeah, let me
We've
take
surely
that.
missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Hey viewers. Welcome my viewers. I'm glad I got viewers on.
Yes.
We are trying our best here, you know. Providing the entertainment, providing
I'm
everything.
off.
And if you're in chat, you can always come to us. We're always telling you not to be afraid. Come to us if you got anything to say. We'll be here for you. We keep saying that to you. Destroying some stuff does to gain some space to store more stuff. If you are limited space. Let's eat them.
It's going.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
eat him. He must eat him. I'll do that. Oh no, good bellyache. I shouldn't got the lot of Dr. Pepper. Got bad bellyache. Oh, too busy. Oh no, this bad bellyache. Oh my stomach's aching.
Ah,
Ooh,
your
you got
eyes
bread.
finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Your mother should be pleased with her bread. What happened to the Darkspawn?
You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember?
I remember being overwhelmed by Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it
It's
well.
over now, I mean, it's fine. That my kiss is horrible.
Of that I have no doubt. Your friend has been inconsolable since Mother told him the news. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
If it goes off, certainly there is something wrong. I'll go then.
I will stay and make something to eat. You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start.
What does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Very unkind, those were his friends.
And you think they would encourage his blubbering? If so, they are not the sort of Grey Wardens the legends note.
I have some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you
What?
speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Well, I have
You
some
must
questions.
speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start. I do not mind. Take your time.
Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Much higher.
What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however.
I think I have asked
I
enough
agree.
questions. Alright, so now we gotta try and find Mother, a lot of things.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
Yes, I do.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not, thanks to Morrigan's mother.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends?
5 years.
Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Who cares what she is? We need to do something now.
We need to bring Loghain to judgment. Why would he do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Then we need to find this Archdemon.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his
Not
back.
enough gives good
Not
music,
to
you know?
mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Arl Eamon, the Arl of Redcliffe?
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Surely there is other allies we could call on.
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated
like
to
a
help us
choice yet,
during a
isn't it?
blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
As ready as we'll ever be.
Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you
What?
had ears.
Well. Yeah, good for funny moments in it. I think that's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well. We'll take over that.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and
So,
all will
you guys
perish
have an ally
under the
now?
Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens.
So
Do
which
you
one
understand?
Huh?
I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Yeah, go on, gorgeous girl.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens.
I
didn't get
suggest a
nothing.
village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Get underway. No, I prefer you speak your mind. I have no problem with your presence. If it doesn't. Actually, I have some questions. No, I prefer you speak your mind.
Haha, you will regret saying that.
Dear,
There was a
sweet
choice there,
mother,
wasn't
you are so kind to
Huh?
cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
I think we should just get underway.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Good new ally. New screenshot. So best updated. Let's have a look at my current quest. Dig out all humans. Okay, so that's our quest. We got all human. Yeah, we're doing it in a row, aren't we? Alistair thinks that you should, otherwise the story will be mounted up, otherwise, yeah? Alistair thinks that you should ask the help of Eamon Giron, the Earl of Redcliffe. Earl Eamon is a highly respected noble, has great deal of, will certainly aid you once it learns about Redcliffe. That's where we should go then, I think. Yeah. This is for the richest places. Gather your party and venture forth? Yes. Ah! Clement's hut. I think that's where we are, aren't we? Yeah, that's where we are, see? Oh, you never knew you had choices here. More town. These are undiscovered areas. Party camp, the current party campsite. Small town just off the Imperial Highway, the edge of the... So it could be there. See where they traveled? Yeah. Blood trail signify where they traveled. So I guess I could have found Eamon here. Denerim. Nice.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Anora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Bannorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Yeah.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
Middle Earth News of Moro,
They
yeah?
don't look much like them others, you know.
Huh?
Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
One of
Nonsense.
them that you want to know.
Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen,
Probably
preying
got
on
it all
those fleeing
modeled.
Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools
got it,
to
have
get
you?
in our way. I say,
You got
teach them a
DLCs?
lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple
But you
10
won't get
silvers
DLCs
and you're
with
free
that.
to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Henrik. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Can certainly try.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Oh, I've made an enemy, yeah?
I am your death!
Music! Ha-ha! All right, let's go!
At least I'm not paying, innit? There's the money, right?
Oh, this should be good.
So basically, pull them off.
All right, surrender. We're just trying to get by before the dog
The
spawn gets
surrender.
us all.
You picked the wrong target.
Yes, no, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
Now you die. That's all you deserve.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Hell yes. Oh, all the time in it. Well, maybe they got something good in them anyway. Discover.
It's your time to die!
For the bandits, the criminals, yeah?
Watch it.
Let's lock it. What does this one give me? Ooh, I can upgrade. That's all easy. That's cool. That's nice enough. We got. Let's do some dexterity. Stop making. If I done the dexterity up, I bring dexterity up so I can start doing dexterity things. Yeah. Some strength as well. Oh, it was 2 upgrades. What was this? Green. Plus create clones in progress. We've got Blip of Paralysis. Got Heroic Offense.
Heal.
Gun heal. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, portals. That's cool. Seek for our Eamon. Basically, they.
Whoop. Just missing chest.
Where?
Just passing again.
Basic viewers. How's everybody doing? Get rid of some stuff, I think. This is more powerful by the look thing. Yeah, this is way more powerful. Could save some space, right? Hey, who's this? The Lana87, welcome to the channel, buddy. Give them a shout out, yeah? Every time people come, they deserve a shout out, don't they? At least they're coming to check this place out, don't they? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, just chilling on a bit of this game. Just being me, I guess. Just going with the flow. Thank you, all her. Like crystal. Okay, we could do without for now. Have you seen this game before, buddy? I think this is going backwards over here. I know it's going forward.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seems like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Just get to the point.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I figured it out. Let's just get going.
Well, we'll need to decide eventually. Let's head into the village when you're ready.
Okay, yeah. Oh, nail. Thank you. I must admit I have not streamed much in the last 2 months. I have had some problems with my internet connection. No worries. We all get problems, buddy. Some people get internet connection. Some people get issues with people not supporting.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
It's a thing,
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Okie dokie, so
Well,
This
there's
is a
nothing to
campsite.
talk about. And besides, isn't your mother?
So we are by there. We have unlocked Lothering now. Yeah, people got different
You're a
issues, I guess,
scary
don't they?
witch who lives in the middle of a forest.
We can eat that
Much
as
more
well.
interesting.
Or
To
is
you,
only
perhaps,
good is destroyed,
you would
don't I?
find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal.
Have you seen this game before?
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
There? That's what I'm gonna call you from now on. There. Lana, is there? Have you seen this game before, Lana?
Back off. I have the right to
Or
charge
somebody's
what I
been
wish.
nasty there?
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone
Yeah,
working
Lana,
together in a crisis.
But then there.
Warms the
you know.
heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny
What kind of
profit
games do you
helping
play
a
then,
beleaguered
Lana?
businessman?
Oh, what's playing Mass Effect? I got every single Mass Effect with all the DLCs, buddy. How you?
Well, I won't
What
stand for
Mass Effect?
thievery. Especially not at the demand of some shrewish priest.
The last played
Then
Mass
go,
Effect.
and may you get all you deserve.
You know what I'm like with
I
Ma
hope
you know
the
what I'm like with
Darkspawn
Mass
choke
Effect.
on your cheap hides.
I suppose it couldn't
How you
be
getting on
helped.
with Mass Effect, buddy?
Maker, help us all.
I like Mass Effect myself.
As if we needed more fighting here. Don't you see how scared everyone is?
Oh, that's
The
how.
charters are still operating
Yes.
before.
Bandits everywhere. Get this press.
Oh, that's dedication.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
This is annoying.
Please, you're scaring the children. Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
Ignore him, people. I know I intended to.
Darkspawn will feast on our flesh. Everyone will die. Your king is dead. There is no
It's normal
hope.
there. Can you see that?
You again. Can you all
It's
not
messed up.
smell the evil? This one is tainted.
That's enough. This ends now.
No, do not touch me. You bring evil and destruction. It is the end.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
But wait, there's always hope. What's your courage?
Our courage. But there's nothing we can do.
Then lay down and die. There's no hope, no? That's nasty enough. Yeah. Do you humans give up so easily? How sad. Such cowardness sickens me. See here then, I'm leaving.
Then, what shall we do? We must try to go north somehow.
Then give them some courage.
Your king is dead. There is no hope.
Really say not to know.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You all look like a refuge to you.
So many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all. Maker watch over you.
I really don't know what the mission is, but we give it a go and Stay some viewers. goes back to the bridge there, can you see that?
Yeah.
So we create the town. So we could uncover this area if we want to do it. So we don't need right away one night. So we need to destroy that as well.
So tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always return. Why? Is that so strange?
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps.
Not familiar with Captain. You like?
I would happily pay you to make them. There's wood and nails and other goods around the village and the forest. But you probably already know that. Sorry. Come back if you make some.
He needs traps.
Did you make any traps?
Not yet.
Whenever you get around to it.
Basically, make some traps for the lady to help her out.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
What's going on here?
Ever since good King Kalen passed, refugees and soldiers have been passing through. I'm the elder here, and I've my hands full making sure refugees don't turn to petty theft, or worse. Sir Bryant at the Chantry is seeing to matters of defence and such. He'd have more of an ear for your type.
Okey-dokey.
Too much to do, and not enough time.
So much and little time. You need any help?
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
Not a bit about herbalism.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers
show
come
off. It
through,
makes
many
about
injured or
herbs.
sick. We do our best,
He makes
but we're
everything
out of
as well,
supplies.
doesn't he?
There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
It's good because I could get paid for those, quests, yeah?
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If
last
you
time
need to
was-
ask the question.
And now I saw...
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Wanna get up
Then I'll be
there?
sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied
I wonder
history.
if we
They
can
don't make
get up
stupid
on the window,
Templars.
that'd be nice.
Then I must have been mistaken.
Things
I'm
like that.
very impressed.
How dare you accuse me of thievery? I saw you take the supplies from my cart. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Good thing I
There's another quest there as well.
Or is that the place where they are arguing?
Oh,
You aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace.
You're prisoner.
I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
I am Mr. X. Good to meet you.
You mock me,
What?
or you show manners I have not come to expect in your lands. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the Darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that
Because
from
it's
you.
releasing
I would
our-
also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have
Hey.
expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
Glitched stand. That we need for skills. Skill top.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I am sworn to defend the land against the blight.
The Blight.
What do you mean glitched
Are
stand?
you a Grey Warden, then?
Buddy? Why do you ask?
My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
Eaten alive by Darkspawn. That's cruel. I wonder why the revered mother's so afraid of him.
Doesn't need quest to free him, yeah? Looks like we can get into the window. Oh, this is the window. Yeah, here we are, bandits.
Let's have at it!
Yes.
This can't take forever!
Begin the onslaught.
Alright, let's go!
Poison.
Going.
Come on, help that. Come on, help that.
Alright, that's it!
Why you didn't explode? Let's see if we can find anything around. There they are. Give us our machine. Oh, what can we get here?
Yes.
Yeah, it's collected from such distance, why don't you? Your arm extra long, watch it. Got an extra long arm, isn't he, or something?
Tis a good day.
Are we taking care of these bandits? Yep, I think that's what we are looking for now. There's something around that corner, see it? Bandits. We've got to deal with bandits, innit?
I am your death.
How about you there? Going.
Yep, the wave of that.
Oh, time to play! Not bad. Not bad at all.
You go. Should be next one, yeah? Ooh. better. You guys defending strength with that 3 sword, possibly. Yeah. 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 Is that? There's still gloves. More bandits around. I have to find places for bandits for first to be done. But, yes, 8. Welcome 8 viewers. Oh, I could upgrade to that. That's cool. Plenty of points now. I got plenty of skills now, haven't I? Wonder where the other bandits will be, huh? Oh, bandits. There's the bandit camp. There we go. This is gonna be a bit of a workout, isn't it?
Down!
You will learn to fear me.
Oh! Yes!
Oh, he does explode bits, okay. Pretty strong, isn't I? On this.
That won't stop me! Oh!
Yeah,
Let's have at it!
I'm going to take a nap. Hope that's okay.
And stay down!
Oh, yeah. Help.
A bit more dying, please.
Not bad! Not bad at all!
Stars.
Nothing there, nothing.
All right.
Could have done that all along, couldn't I? Yeah. A lot of stuff to do, right?
Thieves?
Yeah, leaves and stuff. You need every moment.
What are they for?
No.
Couldn't go past safe.
Oh, you could have leaped it first, couldn't you? Huh? What's up?
The carnage we left in the wilds was horrifying.
Oh, we're back here. So we got around there again. So we discovered this area. Now we can come down here, see what we can discover, and then continue our way down. I think the mission across there. Yep, continue the right way. So we go across here for a mission, right? Leave that boat for now. Cross the bridge. Go through the mission. There we are.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just.
Yeah. Pigman unlocked. Oh, a dummy bandit thing, did I? Still got to seek for agreement was wrong.
That will be,
Oh, I got 2 missions now. There's attack or that one. Step. See, the more do these, the more money I get for them. So step both of these. I'm boring. We've done all this. Wonderful thing, yeah.
All right.
What am I doing? I might give a raid. Come back to some Twitch things.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has.
I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Loghain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. My mission takes priority, but I fear I shall be returning to Redcliffe with nothing to show for my efforts. Good luck to you, and to you, Alistair. I hope to one day see you again.
And you, Sir Donald.
That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Ah, it is good to see you again. Allow me to mark my place in my book. Now then, what can I do for you?
I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
Meet himself against
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Turn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Is there any point in going to Redcliffe?
He may be dead already. Or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. I expect you to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact, but my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred Ashes.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
It seems like a waste of time.
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Who is Sir Henrik?
My fellow knight and travelling companion. He is delayed, though.
The friend Sir Henrik is there?
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry for your friend.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
And when the Maker spoke. Chant of light scattered
What
in
we can do now, we can save this game up right here.
But
So that's it. You know, quit the game right now, guys. We can go. You knew straight away, did you? Gonna go for a raid. I'll be done about an hour of that, you know. I was here an hour there is not too bad on Dragon Age, is it? What's that? That's half the time that they do anyway, innit? They usually do around 3 hours, don't I? But I don't like rushing into games because it's nice to sort of get time and do it slowly, innit? See? Otherwise you wouldn't have anything to look forward to in the future if you rush into it, right? Guys, you can see we can wait now. We've done part of the main quest, now we gotta go to Red Cliff afterwards and find Al or wherever it is, the other two. We can see who we can check out right now. The raid. So we go following. It's a lot more categories really. So now we go take things, possibly some rather for the find more categories for me to rate people in, innit? Yeah, it's ideal, I think. Somebody with low viewers equals low following, so we can go and check them out. I'm doing literally everything I can for the community, and I'm supporting as much as I possibly can. Nice to see it coming back as well, see. And it's heartening, really. Never mind, I'm dog with one given I gained something back in it. I don't wanna be around when you lose control. I don't wanna be around when you lose control. I don't wanna be around when you lose control. When you lose control, it's so hard to hold. The viewers Resident Evil 2. Let's have a look. These people all only just started Twitch, they're not affiliated, they're on free followers, guys. Dinky has only just started up. Let's go give them some community support, so people will support is all about on his channel, right? It seems like they're chatting well. Flash raid. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna raid Stinky. Go give them a follow for support. They're new to Twitch and do the best you can to help them grow. And I do hope you keep never staying awesome. This has been the Solaris X, and here we go for the raid. All the best, take care. They haven't just went off, have they? They just went off. Are they serious? They would have had my support.